Fastest time, the prologue was dominated by special vehicle entries, which provided for 7 of the top 10. Back at race headquarters at the Sun City Sports and Recreation Centre, it was time for drivers to reflect on the afternoon's work.
The prologue was very, very difficult in a sense that it was difficult to find the markers. We found the distances not to be as accurate as we wanted them to be. I mean, the first overshoot we had was already like 2 k's into the event, so that just gave me a good understanding of, to take a slight edge off and find the road, which is basically what we did, and just try to keep it on the road and got it to the end. Apparently, we'll wait and see now, we are first in class, so I'll be happy with that result.
The car's gone, the best has gone this year. The only thing we had a problem with was the odos. We actually forgot to do the 1 kilometer check this morning, and they didn't work from the word go. So that was the only thing, otherwise the car went perfect. We've checked the car now, nothing's wrong. So yeah, we're happy.
For Shamir Variawa, getting to the Sun City 400 was a mad rush, and for reasons that have very little to do with motor racing, the opening day of the race was one that Shamir will not forget in a hurry.
Well, today was a good day for me. First of all, my wife gave birth 10 o'clock this morning to a baby boy. We got here, we had to take off for the prologue at 3:02, and the only problem we had is we passed about 8 guys in the time trials, in the prologue, and I think that set us back on time, but it's a rough course, it's very rough. Tomorrow the guys are going to have it hard, and I think we've got the right car for this type of terrain. The desert wasn't the right terrain for this car, but this is the right terrain.
The prologue provided Bevan Berthold with a setback, but the elder of the 2 racing brothers was prepared to look on the bright side of matters.
We got a 5-minute penalty for arriving late at the start, so we take that into account, which is a hard thing to start a whole race of 400 k's with 5 minutes down. But it was very rough, which is good for my car, and over 400 k's I must make some of that up. That's the way it's going to be. This iBurst racing team is working well with my navigator, and iBurst is very happy with the whole sport, which is nice, which is also nice them coming on board. So I'm happy with that.
When it comes to early morning starts, you can't beat off-road racing, and before sunup, technical crews were hard at work with final repairs and adjustments. For some, it had been a race against time to get their vehicles to the start line on schedule and in good working order. There was a winter early morning chill to proceedings, with the pits a hive of activity as tensions built up before the race. For pre-race favourite Hannes Grobler, there was also the small matter of a potential problem.
On Friday night, I think the fluke catches up on me, and we're not feeling too well, but it went well yesterday, and we did the fastest time on the prologue. So we're very, very happy with that, because the Sun City event is unbelievable dusty, and if you're not there in the front, you're going to battle to keep with the front guys.
Despite the early morning chill, there was a fair crowd on hand at the start to see the cars flagged away in the order in which they finished the prologue. Ahead of crews lay around 400 kilometres of hard slog over the